this. Oh shit, I really am not prepared. You're next. Oh crap, yes, this is actually my first time seeing this guy, so I have no idea if he's doing new or old. He better be doing fucking new material. Please put your hands together for Kyle MacDonald. Woo!
I just like to say I proudly ride my bike on the sidewalk all the time. Anyone else? But I drive on the sidewalk too, so that's alright. I also like riding bikes on the wrong way down a one-way street. You kind of just ride on the right there, and then a guy in the car driving up, and they put their hands in the air. And as they go past you, they have their hands in the air, and they're staring at you like you're the one doing something wrong. You're riding your bike, paying attention to the road, and they have their hands in the air looking backwards inside a 2-ton piece of metal. But that's just car stuff. Okay, this is my cheat sheet. I don't have a notebook because I forgot it at home, and my mom watches these videos, so every time I put my hand up, I'll just pretend like I'm saying hi to my mom. Car alarms. I heard a car alarm today, and I don't know if car alarms were ever a good idea. I remember when I was like 7 years old in 1987, it was kind of like, oh, a car alarm would go off, and you get all excited, like thinking you're gonna see like a villain stealing a car. That never happened, and then the second time, you kind of the novelty wore off. And by the third time, and every single time after that, a car alarm will go off, and you'll just be like, who's the asshole with the car alarm? If there's anything that wants you to make steal cars more than a car alarm, I still haven't found it. So this is my third time on stage, and this is all brand new material, so it's real good, hot stuff. But I just got back from traveling. And I don't really have a job right now at the moment, so I'm trying to tread the boards, try and make this work, see if it happens. And people have been asking, so you got back, what are you planning to do? And I'm like, oh yeah, you know, seasoned hand, vet on stage. Yeah, I'm doing comedian stuff. And as soon as you say that, they all say, tell me something funny. You could be like going to the bathroom, talking on a cordless phone, and they expect laughter right there. Why is comedians the only job held to that standard? It's not like your friend the firefighter comes over to your house and you're piling up all your books on the shag carpet, dousing it in diesel fuel, hitting it with a match, handing them a jug of milk and going, all right, let's hear some of that firefight we've heard all about. Your friend the policeman, these are all great job titles, by the way. That was my grade 1 job title search. Friend the policeman comes over and you go to the park with him and you start punching old people, just socking them. Let's see some of that crime fighting there, buddy. Yeah, so laughter is not one of those things that you can just sort of pull out of a hat, but I guess I got a little one there. That's all right. I spend a lot of time on the internet, and the thing about the internet is you spend a lot of time there, but you always think you're there to save time. The other day I had to buy some hangers, and I'd never bought hangers before. That's not the kind of thing you ever think you're ever going to have to do. I didn't even know where to start. I was like, do I go to Dollarama? That seems like a cheap place. So I look on the web to save time. You know, my fingers used to do the walking on the phone. Now they're on the keyboard. Dollarama, no website. Dollarama. French, English, nothing else. Okay, well, that's not it. So I went to Canadian Tire, and sure enough, they had hangers. I was looking through the selection of hangers, 5-set, 10-pack, 25-pack. Oh, but they're out. They had a 5-pack of plastic hangers. And I was like, well, that seems about exactly what I'm looking for. Sure enough, started reading through it. The customer reviews were good. It had a 4 out of 5 from Pam in Kamloops, BC. And I was reading that. I was like, oh, Pam seems like, you know, she seems like a reasonable woman. Tom in Peterborough, Ontario said he gives it a 4.5 out of 5. He would have given it a 5 out of 5, but they weren't on sale anymore. But Susan in Toronto, she was very happy. She got it on sale. And that's when I realized I was reading customer reviews for hangers on the internet. I don't know who these people are reviewing hangers on the internet, but I certainly don't trust their opinion whatsoever. But yeah, I got them all. They're good. So I give it about 3 or 4 out of 5 hangers. The mystery of life is ruined with Google. You can walk down the street and have all these mysteries in your head. Oh, a dry cleaner. How does that work? You've always wondered your whole life how dry cleaner works. My wife and I, we walked down past the dry cleaner just down here, and we were staring at a guy at 2 in the morning dry cleaning clothes, and we had no idea how it was happening. We had our hands on the cage window. We were staring at him for like 10 minutes. Like, how does this work? It's like, it's magic. And we took that information to like a dinner party, and you sit down and you start telling people, like, how does dry cleaning work? I don't know, what's dry? It's like a fan. The conclusion we came to was magic, and the discussion was rambling on. We had a good 25 minutes of discussion over this. Then some jerk who was in the bathroom the whole time on their iPhone comes out, and he's like, oh, you guys don't know how dry cleaning works? It's really simple. They go to, put chemicals and stuff. It's actually a huge problem environmentally, blah, 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 blah. It turns this great evening of magic and mystery into the rants of a total prick. So that's something that I guess that's real iPhone material, not internet stuff. Facebook. I don't really have much to say about Facebook, except we should change the name of Facebook from Facebook to here's a picture of my baby in my profile picture book. Hi girl from high school who I remember, but you change your last name and there's a picture of your baby. It's kind of awkward. It's kind of like your yearbook coming back to life, but it's pictures of kids with weird names. And that's about it. Is it more socially awkward to use roll-on deodorant or drive a Saturn? Still haven't figured that out. This is a banana in my pocket, and I'm happy to see you. Took me 2 months to figure that out. I bought this shirt, and I was like, sweet, a shirt with a banana, that's cool, I'll buy that. And then about 2 months later, I figured it out. It took 26 years for me to figure out that sub sandwiches actually refer to a submarine. I guess Subway, Mr. Sub never gave that clue across. It's one of those things you never think about. And I guess my last thing is minivans. Where did the idea that minivans were a bad form or uncool form of transport ever come from? People are like, yeah, I got a Harley, man, it's so badass. It's just like real leather. The guys got their lowered car, big stereo and stuff. Harley, like it rains, you're up. Lowered car, you want to go over a speed bump? Toast. Well, the idea of a cool car to me is like, cool is chicks or bros. Bros in the back, you're going to a baseball game or something. You can have tons of bros back there. If you want chicks, take the seats out. A minivan is the only way to have a van. It's the loophole in vans. If you drive a big van, you're probably going to be a bit of a creep when you come up for ladies. A minivan is the only way to drive a van without being a creep. And that does it for me tonight. You guys